What's going on, y'all? We out here in the Power Stroke and Rick Garage. We got us a genuine Chevy Sonic today. We're working on a Chevy. I know it's a shocker. It's not a Power Stroke, but we're gonna get in, get after it, get some shit operating here. We got some control arms. Let me get in on this. So we got some front rotors, we got some front pads, and we got some control arms. Because I don't know if we can see it, but somewhere down yonder, the bushing is like gone. I'll get on that. That's right there. I'll get it on that in a little bit here, but we're gonna zip this bad boy up in the air and get operating here. So yeah. All right, y'all. So we're jacked up. We got two stands over there. Got a jack still here just in case. Tires laying in the front. That's what we're working with here. So we got some pads and rotors. Pretty cut and dry. We already know that. Here's one of the culprits right here. Look at that. Ooh, that is not like a sword dick, man. You can beat that bitch. That's what it's supposed to look like. So we're gonna show you how to operate on getting this out. You got there, you got there, that bolt in there, and then you got this bolt right here that kind of slides up on the ball joint and tightens down on that. So we're gonna make all this disappear real quick, and we'll get back to you. All right, so here we go, guys. So you got the control arm bushing. Just bend this out of the way. It's a 21 millimeter. Here's the bolt, the nut. So I kind of just used impact on the bottom, put a wrench on top. So now this guy in here for the ball joint is a 15 millimeter. You take the nut off from right here. The bolt kind of just hangs out in there. So I got some sponsored, non-sponsored by PB Blaster. And we use a brass punch and a snappy hammer and kind of gave her a few taps. And then I kind of put, once I had the head sticking out over back in here, I just put a pry bar on it and gave it a little pressure and beat it out a little bit. So then the final one is this bushing over here, which is a 18 millimeter. That nut stays right there. So let's see, I'll show you. We're gonna come on down here, and you got this plastic right here and right there. Right in there is where you can get to the bolt. So you kind of just get in there, get it with the 18 millimeter, and then once you get the bolt all the way out, it's kind of stuck in there, so you kind of got to just pry it out a little bit. So we just pry it out. There's a little hole right underneath there, and just use a little pry bar to pry it out. So yeah, we're going to drop that down and show you here in a minute. Alrighty, guys, so that is the control arm coming off right there. Use the old air hammer with the little pickle fork. Got that bad boy out of there, and this is what we're looking like. That's the problem. That's why we're replacing this. Look at that. Get in on that action. That boy's all bloated and busted up. And this is what the new one's supposed to look like. Brand is precision. So we're gonna clean everything up and reverse the process, slap it back in there, do some rotors and pads, do the other side. Boom. All right, guys, so the new control arm is done. 21 millimeter back there, 18 back there, 15 down in here where the ball joint goes in. Trying to get a better angle. Goes in there. And yeah, so you kind of gotta use a line-up punch to get all this centered up and that centered up back in there. The ball joint went in the easiest, so just gonna throw rotors and pads on it. Move on to the other side. All right, y'all, what's popping? So we ain't film any of this because I'm sure there's 1,000 videos on changing rotors and pads, but it went pretty good. Just popped the rotor off and put the new pads in. Got some grease in there. I'm lying, it didn't go good. We had to beat this fucker off for like 2 hours. Little Chevy Sonic, little vroom vroom mobile. This shit was clapped out, y'all. So control arm, y'all saw that. Rotors, pads, grease everything. I ain't gonna show you how to do that. There's a bunch of videos on that. So you get in on this other side now. Look at this shit. All fucking caked. Got my little caliper hangers. You guys like them? What else do we got? Yeah. We're gonna slap this bad boy on real quick. That's what we're working with. All right, y'all, what that dog doing? Look at Snappy Mike over here putting his dick feeders on shit. That right there. Look at that. Pickle me fork now. Stuck. We gonna get her out. That control arm's out. Rotors and pads are off. So we're gonna slap all that back on. We are on the driver's side, by the way, on a Chevrolet Sonic. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We didn't even look at that tool pile right there, baby. We didn't post, but it's finished. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if you guys are gonna like this Chevy Sonic content, but I'm gonna upload it anyway. So all in all, we did 2 control arms, driver and passenger, and we did rotors and pads on each side. So yeah, Hopefully this helps somebody out. It's kind of a bitch to do, not gonna lie, especially if you live in Ohio. So a lot of penetrating lubricant and beating on shit, honestly. All right, y'all, that wraps it up. Empty driveway, fill with some power strokes. That's control arms and rotors and pads a little bit on a 2017 Chevy Sonic. I know it ain't no Power Stroke Me Now content, but hopefully this helps somebody. If y'all like this, like, comment, subscribe, share. Drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.